Hello, welcome to this week in WWE on the Mosh X Wrestling Facebook page and on the Mosh X Wrestling YouTube channel. This week we're going to talk about 3 shows that was on this week, starting with Monday Night Raw, Friday Night SmackDown, and then Saturday Night Main Event. I might go in a little bit and talk about AAA, which was also on last night, which I've watched. But yeah, I'm going to start off with Monday Night Raw. We had the main event of Finn Balor versus CM Punk for the World Heavyweight Championship. I agree with the winner in CM Punk. He needs to look strong going into the Rumble and into WrestleMania, Elimination Chamber at WrestleMania. So yeah, I'm happy with that. We also had the Judgment Day. They came out and attacked Rhea Ripley and Io Sky. I'm liking the story so far with the Women's Tag Team Championships. They're including all teams at the moment, whether it's on Raw, SmackDown. Not quite sure about NXT. They don't really have that many women's teams, do they? But yeah, the women on Raw and SmackDown are smashing it over the Tag Team Championships. Then we had Maxine Dupree against Becky Lynch. It was a good match. I agree with Becky keeping the title, but yeah, I'm more invested in seeing what's going to happen between Natalya and Maxine Dupree now. I'm really hoping that they're going to let Natalya bring out a low-key legend Natty character. That would be fantastic for her, and give her a bit more creative freedom when it comes to it, so she can put her own spin on it. And yeah, I think it'd be good for Natalya if she was allowed to do that. The Gunther and AJ Styles match for Royal Rumble is going to be awesome. According to Fightful, AJ's contract is up in February, I believe it was. So I'm thinking that, yeah, well, it's obvious that AJ's going to lose to Gunther and, yeah, have to retire. But hopefully they keep him on in a backstage role. It'd be good to see him as a producer. He's got a vast knowledge of WWE, the wrestling business. He's got connections in Japan and other wrestling promotions. So maybe he could bring in some more wrestlers that he knows that he could work with. It'd be fantastic. Then we had, what else did we have on Raw? Oh yeah, we had the 6-man tag, the Vision versus the Luchadors. Was that this week? Yeah, it was. And that was a fun match. It would have been good if the Luchadors did win, but I understand why they never. They need the Vision to look strong. Was it the DQ match? Did the Vision win by DQ? I can't remember. Let me have a look. Well, the Luchadors, did they win? Yes. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's right. Rey Mysterio used brass knucks, didn't he, on Austin Theory after Adam Pearce left him on the ring apron. Yeah. Sorry, it totally went out of my head for a second then. Yeah. Very good, fun match. Adam Pearce making sure Paul Heyman doesn't cause any grief. So yeah, thoroughly enjoyed that. Javon Evans as well. He was in the match against El Grande Americano. Yeah, I think WWE have kind of don't know what they're doing at the moment with El Grande, whether he's going to be face or heel. He seems to be a face on AAA, but not on Raw, which seems to be a bit confusing. So, but yeah, fun match between those two. El Grande picked up the victory, which, yeah, shenanigans involved, wasn't there? So that's Monday Night Raw in a nutshell. Let's go to SmackDown. There we go. So we had the US Open Challenge between Carmelo Hayes and Ilya Dragunov. Yeah, Carmelo won it. Very hard-hitting match. Some crazy bumping from both Ilya and Carmelo. Really enjoyed that match, even though I'm not a fan of Ilya Dragunov. Yeah, still can't be doing with him. Still not sure why I don't like him, but yeah, I don't like him. Then we had Jade Cargill and Jordan Grace have a stare down and a bit of a back and forth verbal abuse of each other. I want Jordan to win the Women's Championship. It'd be good. Then we had the match that I'm not too impressed by, but I can also see why they did it, and that's the White Six putting the Tag Team Championships on the line against the MFTs, Solo Sikoa and Tama Tonga. Yeah, the MFTs won it, and they're new Tag Team Champions. Yeah, like I said, I'm not too impressed by it, but yeah, it's storytelling. It's hopefully in the future the White Six will get back the championships. Yeah, fun match. Bit of outside shenanigans going on there. Nathan Fraser versus Johnny Gargano. Again, more outside interference in this match from Candice LeRae. I'm not sure what they're going to do with Johnny Gargano now. Now, Tommaso Ciampa's left. I would have thought WWE would have tried to keep Tommaso Ciampa, but evidently not. But yeah, Nathan Fraser beat Johnny Gargano when Axiom put the mask on Candice LeRae, and Candice LeRae inadvertently hit Johnny Gargano. A fun little match, only lasted a few minutes. It wasn't a long match. Then we had Drew come out to say that nobody could beat him for the Undisputed Championship. And I think that's going to be the case up until at least WrestleMania. All challenges are going to fail So, but I'm looking forward to the Royal Rumble match between Drew and Sammy. Sammy's definitely not going to win it. I really don't think he's going to win it. Then we had the Fatal 4-Way. Was it Fatal 4-Way? Yeah, Fatal 4. Triple Threat tag team match to become number one contender for the Women's Tag Team Championships. We had Julia and Kiana James, Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss, Nia Jax and Lash Legend. With Julia and Kiana James coming out on top. Again, very good match. I think SmackDown really delivered this week when it comes to their matches. I honestly think Julia, though, needs to be at the top of the women's division. Give the US title to someone else and have a go against Jordynne Grace if Jordynne Grace wins the world title or the women's undisputed championship at the Rumble. And then we had Damian Priest versus Trick Williams, ended in a no contest. Sammy got involved and it all stemmed from a backstage argument between Damian and Sammy. Damian asked Sammy not to get involved. Sammy said he'll get involved if he wants to get involved. And then Sammy bumps into Drew, slaps Drew, and then makes his way to ringside. Trick throws Damian into Sammy, which then leads Sammy getting involved in the match. I think that was it for that. Oh yeah, Randy Orton came out and RKO'd all three of his opponents. And now we're gonna go to Saturday night's main event. Was it Saturday night's main? Yeah, Saturday night's main event. There's only 3 matches on this one, so I'm just gonna quickly run through them. So we started off with Jacob Fatu and Cody Rhodes. During Cody's entrance, Jacob attacked him, and which led to a brawl throughout the arena, up into the concourse, and the match never got started. They came back into the arena, and there's fighting in the crowd, and Drew showed up and put them both through tables, which then it faded to black, and which led to the next match, which was Rhea Ripley and Io Sky versus Liv Morgan and Roxanne Perez. Very good match, apart from the botch at the end where the referee should have counted 3 and would have counted 3, but yeah, Rhea was a bit late breaking up the pin. So yeah, that's the only letdown of that match, is the end. So, but it's a very good match. And then finally we had we had AJ Styles and Shinsuke Nakamura. I said 3 matches, 4. Very good match. Very hard hitting. Shinsuke likes to, he's the king of strong style, so he's got to have a hard hitting match to prove that he's still the king of strong styles. But yeah, AJ won that match, and yeah, very good match. I really enjoyed that one. Next up was the Fatal 4-Way for the number 1 contenders match for the World Championship, Universal Championship, which was won by Sami Zayn. He defeated Randy Orton, Damian Priest and Trick Williams. Again, another good match. I think Saturday night's main event, this one really delivered. There wasn't too many ad breaks. I think there was 3 in total, 1 after each match. And yeah, it's a very good event. I'm looking forward to Royal Rumble next week, and I'm just curious. They've named 15 of the women that are in it. So yeah, I'm kind of curious who the second 15 are going to be. I'm possibly going to put a video out there, out on the page and channel this week with my predictions. And on Sunday next week, I'll also be doing another This Week in WWE video. So it's been a busy week for WWE fans. We had 3 normal shows, so Raw, NXT, and SmackDown. And then we had Saturday night's main event and AAA. I was going to cover AAA, but I don't think it's worth it. I think it's just more of a glorified house show. So yeah, I'm not going to cover AAA. So yeah, that's it for the shows. So now, the part of the video that I like doing is Independent Promotion of the Week. And this week, I'm going to go for the German Wrestling Federation. They're obviously based in Germany and hold shows throughout Germany. They're on Facebook, so you can check out their page in the description above or below, depending on where you're watching this. And I'll also add their website. The videos that I've seen from the German Wrestling Federation are very good. And yeah, definitely worth a watch. So that's it for this week. I'll be back next Sunday, like I said, with a video about what happened at the Royal Rumble and the shows, what's happened this week. Next week. Yeah, next week, sorry. So Raw, SmackDown, Royal Rumble. And if there's enough people wanting it, I might start covering NXT. But it's got to be what everybody wants. I need to get more of a following on that one. So yeah, thank you for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, and follow Mosh X Wrestling. It'd be great to have you all. My aim is for my Facebook page is to try and get 45,000 by the middle of the year. So by June. And if I do, then I might do a bit of a giveaway. Yeah. But for this week's video, I'll say bye for now and see you soon.